Was good.
What's going on, sister? How's everything with you?
I'm good. I'm chilling. I'm having a nice little day.
Good to finally meet you, though, man. You know what I'm saying?
No, same. I appreciate your support too. I be seeing you.
All
I
day, all
appreciate
day.
your support.
Listen, talk about support, though. So I had Jack Boy on here, so Flair Soul on here. Everyone seems to support Kelz. Anytime I hear your name, it's always positive kudos thrown your way. Did it
Mhm.
bother you the other day that your name was um under some BS? Because I was in the spaces and I was telling niggas, yo, bro, let's slow up on the sister a little bit. Y'all don't know the story. The sister was manager of the year, right? I mean, she
Yeah.
is making some noise out here on what she's doing. But can you expound on that real quick? Don't we get to other shit before after that?
Yeah. I mean, it was a little weird because I don't. I felt like at this point in time, I done been through all the negative shit that I was gonna go through in battle rap, which wound up happening before a lot of people started knowing who I was. So when I heard what was said, I was just like, niggas don't even know me trying to say some shit like that. And it really only bothered me just for the simple fact of the platforms that niggas have. And it's like, yeah, like niggas be knowing that they're influential. So saying certain shit,
Right,
if you not serious, niggas is gonna run with it.
right. Kels, where you from?
DC.
DC area? Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So how did you get introduced to battle rap?
Um,
We've never seen a woman come in here and dominate the shit. The way let's keep it tall with you, sister. Again, though.
so battle rap as a whole, I found out about it when I was in college in like 2000. What year I graduate? 2008. Yeah, I seen my first battle in 2008. And I can't even remember which one it was because I thought it was conceded at Arsenal, but I saw
Okay,
it dropped in 2010. And I was like, well, maybe that wasn't my first battle. But I remember finding battle rap in 2008.
okay. So in finding it, your love for it, watching and everything like that, how do you go from being a fan? I'm pretty sure you're still a fan now. Going from a fan to now being a scout and where you're respected in the culture.
I had a friend in like 2015. I didn't know battle rap was a local thing. Like I didn't really start finding the smaller leagues until my friend invited me to his first battle.
Okay.
Like it was at a park, it was outside, and I was just like, "Oh, you battling?" Because me and him used to talk about it from time to time. So, I went to the event. I started conversing with a few people that was there, and the owners of the league at the time saw like I had like a real battle rap knowledge, like I really knew what I was talking about, and they just decided to add me to the staff, and it just went from there.
So is it more of knowledge of your history of battle rap, you know who's who? Now, how
Hmm.
did you putting money into this culture now? I'm pretty sure, right?
Yeah, now, yeah.
Yeah, like where did that come from? Like I'm about to put my money into this culture. This
Um,
culture's fickle though, so for you to do that,
Yeah. So pretty much when I was working with them, I had the idea of managing because I wanted to help niggas like develop and get further in their process, whatever they want to do. And when I hit like a certain amount of battlers, I was like, nah, it's time. Like when we left that league, that's when I started putting money into shit because I literally just started my own league because the battlers wanted me to. Like when I left the league, every battler that I managed decided to leave too.
what year we talking, Kels? What year?
2019.
19. Okay, good. I'm sorry.
2019 is when I left. And like within months, I already had my league planned out. Had my first event August 2019, and it's been up
Were you surprised of the support you got?
a little bit, yeah. But it's funny because like I've always been a behind the scenes person. Like I never wanted to be in the light, but I was working with P for a couple years, and
Okay.
then when he told me about the Crucible process, he was like, "We're gonna shine light on the scouts," and I was like, "Oh shit." Because before the Crucible, I had already given them Fame, Ace, and then She, and I tried
So
to get
you're responsible for Fame,
Mhm.
She, and Ace.
Yeah, and then I
Wow.
tried to get Swervo a PG, but then he told me about the Crucible, so I had to put Swervo in the Crucible.
So how do you go about having these conversations with league owners where you be like, yo, I think he's nice, he's nice, he's nice, and then the guys you picking are the fucking nice. Like, you know what I mean?
I
Most
feel
of these
like
niggas can't, Kels, most of these niggas can't pick our talent.
no, it's a fact. I feel like everybody just started trusting me. I don't know. I think it's like the way I went about it. So like when I first started getting like the connections, I would always tell them like, "Yo, I got this battler right here," and then said battler did exactly what they were supposed to do, and they're like, "All right, Kels, who else you got?" Oh, I got him right here. He do exactly what he's supposed to do. Like that's literally how the line has been happening.
Wow. So who's the first battle rapper you do under the wing?
His name is Slugger. He
Where's Plug at? Where's Plug at right now? Is he still around? Or
I mean, he on a hiatus right now, but I'm trying to bring him back for imminent. Slugger is definitely fire. He developed after we left the first league though. He's still developing because sometimes like niggas be having to deal with real life more than being able to do this shit like they supposed to. But yeah, Slugger was the first, but Fame definitely was the second.
how much love and aggravation do you go through on a daily basis being your manager and all that? How frustrating is that though? And
It's
what's
kind
your duties as a manager? What's your duties?
I mean, me, I pretty much I have the type certain conversations that niggas either can't have or don't feel
Mm,
like they can have, or they just sometimes people just can't navigate as they want to.
mm,
Like I have some clients that maybe they got a little bit of an attitude problem. You don't gotta have a conversation. You are an amazing battler. I'll have that conversation for you and you're good. You don't gotta worry about that part.
mm. How hard is it for a female in this culture?
Man, yeah, yeah, once the conversation that just got had the other day got had, shit, it's harder than I thought it was.
Right,
I
right,
mean,
right.
it was already hard just being a female and earning like certain trust and being taken seriously.
Mm.
But now, I mean, I don't think that shit really gonna go nowhere. I don't care too much about it, but
You block that shit out. You gotta block that shit out, right?
eh,
Did you battle before?
never,
You never battled. You never wrote rhymes. None of that.
never, never. I don't know how to write raps. Nah.
No, that's crazy. But no, what did I say about you though? That you never like people say, oh, you're a manager, but you never battle. I see Anwar's
Yeah.
going through shit like that. Tony Bro going through shit like that. And what does it mean to you that you was over those niggas as manager of the year? Shout out to Tony Bro, Anwar, but you winning that kind of award and everything.
I feel like I just got an eye for talent, and this is what Ace tells me all the time. Like,
All right, shout out Ace.
Ace just texted me too. Ace tell me that shit all the time because at first it was just like for me it felt like, all right, I think this nigga's fire, and I think this nigga's fire enough to be able to keep up with the URL talent or whatever talent is on this main platform. But I got the confirmation once they were consistently being able to do it.
Mm, okay.
All right,
How
Ace,
many people? How many people do you have on your team? Is it just? I'm pretty sure you have a big team, or is it just?
what management team
Yeah.
or with the league? I'm the only one on the management team. Hold on, I'm about to tell Ace. Give me a second.
Yeah. Shout out Ace right quick. Why you doing that though? What do you thought about Battle Arsenal?
Honestly, I like that battle way more than I thought I was.
Mm-hmm.
I really thought Ace was just gonna go in there and kick Arsenal's fucking ass because I just knew Ace was so ready for an opportunity like this.
Hey,
But Ars did his thing. Ars is a legend. He did exactly what he was supposed to do, and I enjoyed it.
what's your take on this DMV Midwest movement conversations though? Look at your face, Kelz. Kelz, what you think about this, man? Hey, Vermin, them starting this and everything. Listen, I'm gonna tell you what Jack Boy told me a second ago. He said realistically, OG, is more of us than them. So how is this a rivalry?
Listen, all I wanted was oh shit. All I wanted was damn, what was the question now? I didn't
No,
raise
I'm
it.
saying the rivalry with the Midwest and the DMV. Jack Boy saying that there can't be a rivalry when there's more DMV niggas than Midwest. If you got True 4 and Fonz, who else is really behind? You know what I mean? It's only a small crop of niggas compared to 10 niggas, 11 niggas in the DMV.
My bad. Honestly, so my take on it, I really just feel like they just gotta do their part in putting their niggas up. Cause I heard when Verb was like they got 15 niggas on the floor, whatever. What threw me off, he said Klutz and Glue Easy. Them niggas.
Clutch from Arkansas, Louis from North Carolina. Look at Kelz.
I was like, what the hell is he talking about? Don't count that in our 15 if we got 15.
Hey.
But yeah, I just want them to do more for their area because like I was having this conversation with a couple of the battlers from the Midwest. Like niggas is super duper divided, and I don't know why. And it's other regions too, but like since the Midwest is a focal point with the DMV right now, I just want the people that paved the way for them. I just want them to be able to help them do more. To be completely honest, because that's what we do over here. We do for each other.
So would you ever put a Midwest Cats under the wing over there, or you can't do that because you home team?
Um,
It look crazy.
Honestly, no, I wouldn't mind. Like I got a battler from Pittsburgh, I got a battler from Florida. Like I wouldn't mind that as long as it just doesn't turn into like a I don't know. Okay, so like for an example, I
All
picked
right.
Casino for the Crucible, and Casino made it to the top 6 in his class. And Casino even tweeted today like nobody in the Midwest has done anything for him other than Holla giving him that one shot.
Mm,
That's literally just what I want from them. Just give them niggas some shots, bro. That's it.
mm. What can Verb do to help out the Midwest? I was asking Jack Boy that, and I want to get your take on that.
I mean, battle them niggas, do something. I don't know. Like even I seen on the timeline, I think he tweeted something like him and Swamp and him and Ill Will. I mean, Ill Will's from the Midwest, so okay, cool. But
Right.
saying that those are like the two biggest battles in battle rap right now, and no, I don't think that. But give a nigga like True Four a shot, give Piranha a shot. Like
Toronto too.
if
Right.
niggas are complaining about the way that we do things, do something. Like
Mm.
literally help them do something. Give them a shot. Train them, develop them, anything. Take them with you when you go out of town. Something. Put them in your contract. I don't care.
Kelz, is there too many DMV cats? You feel that way? That's because Verb
Mm.
is trying to say that we've never seen this in the culture where one region is a flock of niggas and shit. Though we've never seen that before. Whether New York, the Midwest, I mean DC, I mean West Coast and everything like that. DMV ushering a lot of people, or is it that just a lot of nice niggas in the DMV and we should salute it?
I genuinely feel like them niggas just fire.
Mm,
Like if they lived somewhere else, I feel like they would still be able to get on because they're fire. That's how I look at it.
mm. I saw you shouting out Tay Rock the other day. Give me some back story on that.
Tay Rock being the goat that he is, he literally I just genuinely appreciate his support. He comes to our events, even when he don't know anybody on the card. He just shows up. He listens to rap. He'll host if he feel like it. He'll even stand there on footage. I just appreciate his support. He also picked one of our DC battlers in the Crucible this past season. He's in phase 2. Shout out to Northeast Tay.
Okay.
But
Okay.
yeah, Rocket just being there is enough support for me. He's even booked some DMV battlers on his No Entourage platform.
Mm. Talk to me about the top 6, man. What's your take on these brothers?
So
First of all, you have two guys who are ranked 1A, 1B in Foot and Souffle. So that's got to
mhm.
feel good for you as a manager that you got two of the top dudes, 1 and 2.
It feels amazing because I didn't even put them in the Crucible. I didn't
Oh,
pick them,
oh shit.
but I did pick Hansel and Authentic. So
Mm,
them making it to the top 6 also is amazing.
mm. Talking about Foot and Souffle Soul, they seem like they're the ones that's bubbling out of the
Mhm.
top 6. I know Hansel is the louder one, but Foot and Souffle, in terms of where I see a lot of top 10 dudes when they speak about these brothers, like John and DNA about to battle these guys right now, right?
Mhm.
How locked in are these two for this? Does it mean to them? Does it mean more to them when it's 2-on-2 for them to win this?
Listen, they locked in.
Mm.
They locked in. We all have been doing our job to make sure that they are locked in. Everybody's checking on them. Sheed is checking on them. Ace is checking on them. Swervo is checking on them. Everybody is checking on them just to make sure they stay on top of their game.
Mm.
I feel like they understand how important this is. And you know what? It's funny because I saw a fan tweet. They was trying to understand why the top 6 was getting all this attention, and they was like, they've never had a Summer Madness, never had a Volume, never had a Known, and Souffle has literally been on all 3 of these at this point.
Mm.
Shout out
Wow.
to Foots, he's been on 2 of them.
Mm. Does the DMV need a face of the DMV?
Honestly, I don't think so. I don't because everybody works together. Everybody does their part. Like
Mm.
we really not trying to have no type of division whatsoever. We just all working together, all building each other up from every area in the DMV, whether it's Virginia, the 757. Shout out to Wusa, he's in the Crucible right now from the 757. Whether it's Baltimore, shout out to Murder. Even the
Child
folks
murder.
that say like they're not a part of the what the DMV is, we still support them the same, and they show the same support back.
Okay. So are you a Jack boy when it says wartime? He just told me a half an hour ago it's wartime
Hey,
with these Midwest niggas.
if Jack said it's war, it's war. If Jack said it's war, it's war.
All right. So what are we expecting from your any more clients you have coming up under your tutelage that we should look
Um,
out for?
so what I am planning towards the next crucible. Well, if we're speaking like this crucible, I do have Wusar, I do have Eunice, Northeast Tay, Black Ab. I think those Leno Brown, those are the only ones from this area that's in this crucible. They're going to phase 2 next weekend. I can see a few of them making it to the top 6 potentially. But then so next season, the ones that I'm working towards getting picked and getting that development and that work in, P Black and Kid Cash.
P Black, okay.
Shout out to them. P Black has an amazing 3-round battle with Saflare on our channel, our Society Battle League. And Kid Cash just battled Cube in 3 rounds. That'll be dropping pretty soon. So yeah, I'm definitely getting to work in with them.
How much of the spaces helped you out?
The spaces, I show a lot of love and support to the spaces. I do. And it's funny because I got Eunice from out of the spaces, anti-hero, Kyle came from out of the spaces. I just like they fire.
Mm.
Rock Lee just had a crazy 3-round battle on my platform recently. Like the spaces battles are nice. So when they decide to come and do the live battles, I be interested because I want to be able to develop their talent the way that they should be.
What are you looking for in development when you look at artists? What are you looking for?
I try to make them all well-rounded battlers. Performance, punches, intricacy, as much as I can. Like I can't necessarily force a nigga to learn the shit. And then some people just might like them as they are. But well-rounded battlers last longer, in my opinion.
Is it hard to tell? Is it hard to tell one of these niggas, yo, you're not panning out?
Not hard to tell them. Is it hard for them to accept it? Yes. Me
Right.
saying
Big,
it?
big
No.
difference, right, Kelz?
No. I just tell them. I just say what it is.
So you're brutally honest then.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You
They
kind
are.
of have to be, right, Kelz? You have to be, though, right?
Definitely. Because what I started realizing, it's a lot of people in this culture that just won't tell niggas the truth. They won't tell them the truth. And if you want the truth and need the truth, I
Not
got
like Kelz?
you. I got you. I promise I got you.
Kelz, I ain't gonna keep you too long, man. I appreciate you rocking with me, sister, man. It's good to talk to you and everything. Like I said, everybody that I speak to and your name. Well, first of all, I saw Uncle Rob give you flowers on 15 Minutes of Fame.
I love Uncle Ron.
The boss, me and her, she giving you flowers to me a
Mm-hmm.
couple of times. She, Saflare, when I had her on here a couple of weeks ago. So, yo, it's good that, a sister like yourself is getting a lot of love throughout this culture, man.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I appreciate every supporter, every positive thing that gets said. I definitely appreciate it.
Do you hate this shit? A little bit of you. A little bit of you. Do you hate the bullshit, though?
I can't stand the bullshit. I don't like weird shit, like at all. Not a little bit of me, all of me. I don't like the weird shit. I don't. I can't stand it.
All right. Sister, I appreciate you, though.
No, I appreciate you. Thank you.
You already, Kelz.
All right.